रेडी? श्री राधा माधव जी की राधा माधव हे बहुत मिनती करी दो, हे माधव हे बहुत मिनती करी दो, देहि तुलसी तिला देहा समर्पिनो, देहि तुलसी तिला देहा समर्पिनो, देहि तुलसी तिला देहा समर्पिनो, दया जानी न छोड़ो विमो, दया जानी न छोड़ो विमो, ओ दया जानी न छोड़ो विमो, दया जानी न छोड़ो विमो, राधा माधव गणाइते दोषा गुणलेश न पावे, गणाइते दोषा गुणलेश न पावे, जब तू करिवे विचार, जब तू जब तू करवी विचार, जब तू करवी विचार, तू जगन्नाथ जगते कहोसी, जगन्नाथ जगते कहोसी, जग बाही नहीं मोहि छाड़, ओ जग बाही नहीं मोहि छाड़, राधा माधव हे बहुत मिनती करी दो, राधा माधव हे बहुत मिनती करी दो, किए मनुष्य पशु पाखी जे जनामिए, मनुष्य पशु पाखी जे जनामिए, अथवा कीट पतंगे, अथवा कीट पतंगे, ओ अथवा कीट पतंगे, करम विपके गत गति पुनः पुनः, करम विपके गती पुन्हा पुन्हा मती रहू तू अपार सांगे मती मती रहू तू अपार सांगे राधा माधव हे बहुत विलासी करिता राधा भानाय विद्यापति अतिशय कातरा कराईते इह भव सिंधु तराईते इह भव सिंधु तराईते तू अपद पालवा करियावलंबना तू अपद पालवा करियावलंबना तिला एका देहातीन बंधू तिला एका देहातीन बंधू तिला एका राधा माधव हे बहुत विलासी करिता राधा माधव राधा माधव जय राधा माधव जय माधव जय राधा माधव जय राधा माधव जय राधा माधव जय माधव जय राधा माधव जय ओ जय राधा माधव राधा माधव जय राधे जय राधे जय राधे जय राधे ओ जय राधे जय राधे जय राधे जय श्री राधे हरे कृष्णा हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे राम हरे राम 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 हरे हरे Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Jai Radha Madhava Kunj Vihari Radha Madhava Kunj Vihari Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivardhari Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivardhari Jai Radha Madhava Kunj Vihari Radha Madhava Kunj Vihari Raman Vihari Kunj Vihari Girivardhari Girivardhari Rasa Vihari Rasa Vihari Raman Vihari Raman Vihari Vinod Vihari Jai Radha Madhava Kunj Vihari Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivardhari Girivardhari Vinod Vihari Yashodanandana Braja Jana Ranjana Yashodanandana Braja Jana Ranjana Yamuna Tiravana Chari Oh Yamuna Tiravana Chari Oh Jai Radha Madhava Kunj Vihari Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivardhari Yashodanandana Braja Jana Ranjana Yamuna Tiravana Chari Oh Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Prabhu आज्ञा भाई मांगे भिक्षा Prabhu आज्ञा भाई बोलो कृष्णा भजो कृष्णा करो कृष्ण कृपा एनेची औषधी माया नाशी वारलागी एनेची औषधी माया हरि नाम महामंत्र लभ तुम्ही मारी हरि नाम प्रभु कहे कहिला इहा महामंत्र प्रभु कहे कहिला इहा जपे गिया करी सर्व निर्बंधा इहा जपे गिया करी सर्व निर्बंधा बोलो हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Nitai Gaurango Nitai Gaurango बिहारी जय गौर हरि जय गौर हरि प्रभु जय गौर हरि ओ पतित पावन जय गौर हरि नित्यानंद प्राण धन जय गौर हरि गदाधर प्राण धन जय गौर हरि निता 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 निताई गौरांगो निताई गौरांगो निताई गौरांगो हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल निताई गौर हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि निताई गौर हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल निताई गौर हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि निताई गौर हरि बोल 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 हरि बोल 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 हरि बोल निताई गौर I need a little higher version of sound system. This is, I can't even hear myself. Something nice. The echo. The sound gets crispy. अच्छा, चलो. ओम अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः. गुरुवे गौरचन्द्राय राधिकाय सदालये कृष्णाय कृष्णभक्ताय तद्भक्ताय नमो नमः. आनन्दलीलामय विग्रहाय हेमाम्य दिव्य छवि सुंदराय तस्मै महाप्रेमरसप्रदाय चैतन्य चंद्राय नमो नमस्ते. शिवा. हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधु जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिकांत राधाकांत नमस्तुते. तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये. भक्त्या विहीनाय अपराधलक्षण क्षिप्तस्य कामादितरङ्गमध्ये कृपामयि तं शरणं प्रपन्ना वृन्दे नमस्ते चरणारविन्दम्. श्रीकृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानन्द श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौरभक्तवृन्द. बोल हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 One more time. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna. Today is very auspicious day. It's called Makar Sankranti, which is very famous, very popular in India, and everyone is familiar with this festival. I remember when I was child, my mother, father, they used to give so much charity on this day. Rice, ghee, money, spices to the temples and to the Vaishnavas. So this is a day of giving charity, donation. Yeah? You giving donation?
Yes,
in the right
I
time.
wanted to actually announce today and say that today is Makar Sankranti and it's a day of donation. And I know Maharaji is making a temple, but it's still not done and it requires some donation. So if anybody wants to give, Vrinda has a non-profit too that she can give you like a tax receipt. Please donate to him or to her. But today is a great day for donations.
Yes, tax-deductible donation.
Correct. Yes, for the temple.
You came right time. Thank you.
I find the right time.
I
to
just
come.
started. It's a day of giving donation. Makar Sankranti. I was hearing Srila Gurudev's lecture, and he was telling details of this tithi. Thus, when the sun changes course from Dakshayan to Uttarayan, from south to north, from south to north, and he enters to Makra Rashi, means zodiac Capricorn, which is very auspicious. Anyone born Capricorn here? Capris? Anyone? No? Phone silent. Capricorn, which is considered to be very auspicious period. And many people, especially yogis, devotees, they wait for this period to leave their body. Anyone who leaves body in this period, starting from today onwards, until Srila Gurudev said the first day of Chaturmasya, Shayana Ekadashi, this is called Uttarayan, very auspicious time. And anyone who leaves body in this period gets very high destination. But this is not only the reason. There are many other reasons. It doesn't mean that tomorrow I hang myself. It's auspicious to leave body. Tomorrow I'm going to hang myself and I get high destination. Other factors are also being considered. What is my lifestyle? How much is my bhajan? And how much I've out of anarth nivritti, getting rid of my unwanted desires. So everything counts. But this period accelerate that process to achieve something high. So I was saying this morning, Shri Bhishma, Grandsire Bhishma, Bhishma Pitama, he was waiting for this time, for this period. When at Kurukshetra, the battle took place for 18 days, but historical battle. Yeah. So many killings, so many people died in one sense. But in true sense, not one single person died. Every word, every sentence have two different levels. It depends on our perception, how we perceive that statements. Just like when one advances in Krishna consciousness, what is that advancement? The elevation of consciousness. It's not that the world is going to change for us, But because with that elevated consciousness, the perception of the world changed. Just like before program, I was speaking to one devotee and I was explaining Shri Rupa Goswami, who is Rupa Manjari, and she is the one who serves Radharani the most. She holds that domain of serving of Radharani. She came as Rupa Manjari, Rupa Goswami, in such a very high position. Without sanction of Rupa Goswami, no one can get entrance into the service of Radha and Krishna. And so it is so true with his literatures, Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu, where he explained details of bhakti. So being in such a high position that Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sapitam Yena Bhutle, he is the one who established the Manobhisht, the inner heart desire of Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who is Tadatme, oneness with the heart of Radharani and the oneness with the heart of Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. But while describing about the unconditional love between Radha and Krishna and how we also have to develop that unconditional love, which is not present in this material world. Every love in this material world is full of conditions. When conditions are not fulfilled, then the love gets fade or it breaks. But what is that unconditional? Shri Rupa Goswami, to make us understand, he came down from that higher level to a lower level for us. Because we are conditioned souls, we can only understand the language of this material world and have perception according to the setup of this material world. So how is describing this? He's saying, Yuvati nam yatha yuno cha yuvati yatha. Such a wonderful example is giving. We can relate very easily with that. Oh my Lord, just like a young girl get attracted to see a young boy, and a young boy get attracted to see a young girl, I want same attractions towards you. Why has to give this example? What is that attraction about? There is no conditions in that. You are rich, you are poor, you are this or that, you are tall or fat or thin, whatever. It is all about love. He is giving ordinary example, being situated in such a high position, so that we can understand better way. This is the language of this world. There's a lot of attractions. So unconditional love. The love between Shri Radha and Shri Krishna has no conditions, no barriers. It's unconditional, which is not present in this material world. But by understanding this, at least praying to the Lord, I want the same quality of attractions towards you. There should not be any conditions that if you fulfill my desires, then I'm going to love you. Or if you make me happy, then I'm going to love you. If you give me bliss, then I'm going to love you. The conditions applied there. That's not a pure love, it's a mixture. So Acharyas did descend a level down for us to make us understand the details of the spiritual world. क्या बोल रहा था मैं?
भीष्म पितामह से चालू किया। भीष्म पितामह और उत्तरायण।
नहीं, कुछ और बोल रहा था मैं. So Bhishma is one of the Mahajans, pure devotees. There are 12 pure devotees. Swayambhu, Narad, Shambhu, Kumar, Kapilo, Bhishma, Swayambhu, Narad, Shambhu,
स्वयंभुर नारद शंभु कुमार कपिलो
Kumar, Kapilo, Manu, Prahlad, Janaka, Bhishma, Bali, Vayasaki, Vayam. I'm getting old now, forgetting shlokas. Swayambhu, Narad, Shambhu, Kumar, Kapilo, Manu, Prahlad, Janaka, Bhishma, Balir, Vayasaki, Vayam. Yamaraj. 12 Mahajans. Amongst them is Bhishma, a pure devotee, a Dwarika Parikar, associate from Dwarika, not Braj. The Kurukshetra, the battle took place for 18 days. Yeah, I was saying one perception is so many people died. So many people died. 100,000 people died. Our Srila Gurudev said not one person died. Because soul never dies. Na jayate mrite va kadachit. Soul cannot be cut, soul cannot be dry, soul cannot be destroyed. So no one died, actually. There's another level of understanding. So there's so many levels of understanding of literatures and shastras and the words of the acharyas. Bhishma, when he got pierced by the arrows of Arjun, he was lying on the bed of arrows. The battle took place for 18 days, and then at 18 days, Krishna spoke Bhagavad Gita on Ekadashi, Mokshada Ekadashi, which was last month in December, right? And Bhishma, lying on the bed of arrows, who had this boon, he can leave his body any minute. He got this boon. No? He can leave his body any time. Then why he was suffering on the bed of arrows? The blood coming out from all the wounds, and in that severe cold in Kurukshetra in this period, which is very cold, and is waiting for this time from December to January, means from Mokshada Ekadashi to Uttarayan, almost a month, more than a month. Why so much suffering? Even though he had darshan of Krishna on a battlefield of Kurukshetra, but from far distance. And that too, in the environment where there were unfavorable people and favorable people too. In that environment where he was partial and taking side of Duryodhan rather than taking side of Arjun. Whereas his heart was towards Arjun. Yeah? Then why you not taking side of Arjun? Why you took side of Duryodhan then? Huh?
He promised his father he would always see the person who was sitting on this throne in the same image as he saw his father. And Dhritarashtra was the person on the throne, and Dhritarashtra had said he wanted this war to happen.
Yes, this was his promise. But there is another point in that. Bhishma was thinking, if I take the side of Arjun, all day long from morning till sunset, I'm going to see the demons right in front of my eyes. I'm going to have their darshans. If anyone kill me, I'll be dying seeing those demons. Because my back will be towards my favorable ones, Arjun and Krishna. So whereas if I take the side of Duryodhan, what I'm going to see all day long? Seeing Krishna is more important than any other promise. My back will be toward Duryodhan and Durshasan and all these demons. And all day long I'm just going to see beautiful my Lord Krishna and his devotee Arjun. So that was a situation where he was not able to express his prayers and all to Krishna. But he just seeing him, and that too in the middle of horses and elephants. So what kind of darshan is that? That darshan is not actually darshan. Heart-piercing darshan. But he wanted to see Krishna close to him so that he can express his prem, his love, his emotions. So even though in that cold, severe cold, he was waiting and waiting and waiting for Uttarayan. When the sun changes course to Uttarayan, and living body in Uttarayan is considered to be very auspicious. Yes? Bhishma was waiting for this. But there's another meaning of Uttarayan. The another name of Krishna is Uttarayan. Why his name is Uttarayan? One who entered in the womb of Mother Uttara is called Uttarayan. No? I was describing this morning. today morning in my Venu Geet class. If anyone wants to hear that, can join our group. I speak 8 a.m. Seattle time, Venu Geet, since month and a half. So Bhishma, Krishna, he's always getting names according to what activities he performed. If he's stealing butter, then is Makanchor. If he's showing his back in the battlefield, then Ranchor. If he's stealing our sins from lifetimes, then is Hari. Then is Hari, one who steals. Yeah. And then his name is Govinda. Govinda means one who is maintainer of cows, the gopas and the gopis. Govinda. Similarly, his name got as Uttarayan when he entered in the womb of Mother Uttara to protect Parikshit. No, to see Parikshit. To give darshan to Parikshit, to see Parikshit, the descendant of my Pandavas, my dear Arjuna. Because protection of Parikshit can also be done outside from the womb. What was difficult in that? Just to protect Parikshit from Brahmastra of Ashwathama, he could have applied his chakra. That was not the main purpose. But to go enter in the womb of the mother Uttara to see the descendant of my Arjuna, Parikshit. And that's why his name came as Uttarayan. Krishna's name is Uttarayan, one who entered the womb of Mother Uttara. So Bhishma was waiting for this Uttarayan, means Krishna. Even though Krishna tried to pacify Bhishma, don't worry, nothing happened because of you. He said, no, everything is my fault. Why I took that promise? And I was bound with those promises I gave to my father. I would have made justice. I would have been righteous. But no. Fie on me. I'm the one, the cause of Mahabharata, and so many people got killed. Krishna trying to explain him is not understanding. No, it was not you. It's Kal, time factor. Then Krishna thought, let me take Duryodhana, Yudhishthir and Arjun and Bhim, Pandavas. Because devotees understand the emotions of devotees. When Pandavas came on the scene with Krishna, Bhishma folded hands. He paid obeisances to Krishna in the lying posture. And seeing Arjun very close to Krishna, this is the scene which Bhaktivinoda Thakur is visualizing in his meditation while chanting. Understand? This is the scene Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur is visualizing while he's chanting. That Arjun and Krishna standing there and Bhishma is begging Arjun. And that's why by seeing this scene, Bhaktivinoda Thakur wrote this stanza. Krishna se tomar, Krishna dite paro, tomar shakati ache. Ari ami to kangal, Krishna Krishna boli, haitava pache pache. O he Vaishnava Thakura, dayar sagar, edase karuna ko. This was the vision of Bhaktivinoda Thakur. He is begging to Arjun, hey Arjun, you're so dear to Krishna. I'm begging you. I'm Kangal, I'm beggar. Arjun, Krishna is your wealth. Give me that Krishna to me. I want this Krishna from you. Not direct, I want Krishna, but I want Krishna from you. Because Krishna is not independent. He's dependent. And only devotees can give Krishna. Those who try to take Krishna without devotees, they are demons, in one sense. They can't understand the glories of Krishna. But by getting Krishna from the heart of the devotees, is more important. Even though Krishna is addressed as Swarat, the first verse of Srimad Bhagavatam, Janma dasya yataha anvyat iteris charthishu abhigya Swarat. Swarat means I'm independent Lord. Everyone dependent on Krishna, the creator Brahma, the destroyer Shiva, the maintainer Vishnu, all demigods. They dependent on Krishna. But Krishna boldly claims, I am also not independent, I am dependent too. Dependent to whom? Aham bhakt paradhina haya swatantra dija. I am dependent on my devotees. And not only dependent. Sadhu hidimayam sadhu hidim tamham. I reside in the heart of the sadhus and sadhu resides in my heart. Therefore, we have very close, intimate relationship. Therefore, only sadhus can give Krishna. Bhishma was waiting for this. And when Krishna came close to Bhishma, what he prayed? You heard this morning. The prayers of Bhishma in Bhagavatam, the second prayers. The first prayers is the prayers of Mother Kunti. The second one is Bhishma. What Bhishma is saying? Iti mati ut kalprita vrikshna. Krishna, I have adopted one daughter. What is that? Who is that daughter? My mati, my intelligence. We can imagine a daughter is so dear to father. And son is dear to mother. Always. Daughters are always dear to father. That's why Radharani is known as Vishubhanu Nandani. Sita Devi, Janaki, because Janak Maharaj. So this is natural. So Bhishma said, I made my intelligence, adopted my intelligence as my daughter, so that I can give so much love to my daughter and I can protect my daughter. And always a father worries for marriage of the daughter. It's a big worry, right? To give the daughter's hand in the hand of someone, right person. So who can be better than you, oh Krishna? I want to hand over my daughter in your hands. Means my intelligence. Because my intelligence is very stupid. My intelligence is always wandering in all directions. I want to get my intelligence stable. Whereas now it is unstable. So Bhishma is taking humble mood, humble position, teaching us. Only when the intelligence gets stable, when get married to Krishna. Belongs to Krishna. So I gave one example. Example is just like once upon a time, parents, they have one daughter. She was so chanchal, restless, so talkative, day and night just speaking. Anyone like here? Anyone?
Before marriage.
Before marriage. So much speaking, day and night. Parents were tired, just quiet. Just be quiet. Don't speak so much. How are we going to marry you? Because you're so talkative. So the parent decided, if she will keep on going like this, it's so difficult to get her married. Better, we just try to explain him. The boy is going to come, their parents going to come to see you, and just be quiet for one day. We're not going to reveal this to the boy and their parents, and we're going to arrange marriage. It happened so. One family came, and the daughter kept quiet with so much patience and restlessness. She was so quiet. And the boy liked the girl, and the marriage took place. And the parents finally got relief. Oh, finally she's gone. Otherwise, big problem, big trouble. She's gone. Because right age, otherwise she was getting. So in this way, after 2-3 days, the son-in-law, he came back with a complaint. Rage in anger. He said, "What you did to me?" And this was wondering, my gosh. We knew this was going to happen. We were prepared for this. Huh? You married your daughter to me without telling her nature? This is cheating. This is cheating. Oh no, son, try to understand. No, it's not cheating. No, it's cheating. You could have told me earlier. But the parents knew already what the problem is, what they wanted to know from him. What is the problem? Just tell us. No, this is cheating. You already know. What I have to tell you? No, at least tell us something. What happened? Then the boy said, "ये लड़की से शादी की ना लकड़ी से की. You married your daughter and she don't speak at all. She is always quiet and dumb. She has not one single word in her mouth. Nothing comes from her mouth. I'm trying to speak to her, laugh and joke, and she's always very quiet and grave." And the parents got shocked. What happened to her? What happened to her? She was not like this. And after marriage, in 2 days, she became totally changed, transformed. How come? Because after wedding, samskaras have changed. Samskaras have changed. So with this example, Bhishma is saying, my mati, my intelligence is my daughter. And she is very chanchal, restless. She always wanders here and there. But I want my daughter to get married with you, because after getting married with you, my daughter will be quiet and calm, because you are the right person. The intelligence get totally into Krishna consciousness. So Bhishma was waiting for this, and in this way Bhishma was praying and remembering gopis and Krishna's beautiful mild smile and his artistic way of walking, which is like Hansa Gati, Hasti Gati and Singh Gati. Krishna walk is not ordinary like us. Some people walk like this, some people like this, different styles. But every movement of Krishna is so artistic. He is Vidagdha. Hansa Gati means sometimes he walks like a swan. Hasti Gati, sometimes he walks like an elephant. Matwali Chal. Kya bolenge?
Just careless, happy go.
Yeah, happy go. And sometimes Singha Gati, like a lion. So these are only 3, but there are many comparisons with Krishna walking. And he smiles too. So Bhishma is remembering. Lalit Galit Vilas Valgu Has Panane Riksha Kalpitrumana. Krishna, when you disappeared from Ras Leela, this Bhishma is praying. One who's brahmachari, who never married, and is Dwarika Parikar. Understand? That's something very important. He's from Dwarika, he's not from Braj. And that too, he's just about to leave his body, and what he's remembering by seeing Krishna? Ras Leela. Not exactly Ras Leela, but your movements, when you disappeared from Ras Leela, how the gopis were imitating your movements. Your smile, they were imitating your beautiful smiles. They're imitating your beautiful movements. But after praying so much, then he finally come to his own positioning. Let my mati, my rati, my attachment with the Sakha of Arjun, the friend of Arjun, that Krishna. This was the prayers of Bhishma, and therefore, just by seeing Krishna, he left his body. He was waiting for this. And Shri Krishna, he performed the last rites for Bhishma Pitama. So auspicious. He left his body here in Uttarayan. This starting from today. Therefore, it's a very good day to donate. So people give donation like money, food, wheat, rice, and especially sesame. Very auspicious to donate on this day. We still have a couple of hours to donate. And it can go until tomorrow also. But in terms of donation, is that even if we take a sankalpa on the right time, this is also considered as donation. Sankalpa, promise in that time frame, which is also equivalent to as giving donation. Understand? I'm not asking donation from all of you.
No, but I'm asking.
Huh? You asking? So this is one level of donation. But the higher version of donation is what? The gopis are saying in Gopi Geet. Who are the best donors?
Who give Harikatha?
Hmm?
Who give Harikatha?
Those who give Harikatha. What is that verse?
How's this way?
कहाँ से स्टार्ट होता है?
विक्रीडितं व्रजवदनं।
ना ये तो लास्ट है।
Tavakatamrita.
तव कथामृता तप्त जीवना कविभिरीडिता कल्मषापहा श्रवणमङ्गला श्रीमदासता भुवि गृह्णन्ति भूरिदा जना भूरिदा जना। That's the high version. I think you're ready to give some donation. You're so excited. Bhurida Jana. Bhurida Jana means the best donors. Who are those best donors? One who's giving Harikatha. Because they're giving Krishna in the form of Harikatha. Krishna is so subtle. Huh? Shri Guru, he gives Krishna by reciting mantra in the ears of the disciple. What are the mantras? Something which is very subtle. So Krishna enters through the holes of the ears to come to the heart. When a disciple ready to give ears to Krishna, to Guru, to Vaishnavas, they infuse Krishna through the ears in their heart in the form of mantra. But if Krishna comes in the heart, receiving mantra, and if you're not adoring him, not serving him, then Krishna just turn his face around, which is already happening. Shweta Upanishad says, the Paramatma, the super soul sitting in the heart, is just like two birds sitting on the branch of a tree. One is soul, another is super soul. The soul is eating, means enjoying the fruits, and super soul is just witnessing. And how they are sitting opposite to each other. The moment one sadhaka practitioner start working on one's bhajan and taking out of his anarthas, gradually the face turning around to face each other. So Paramatma is already there, but that's not the glories of bhajan. Putting Krishna in the heart is the glories of doing bhajan. Paramatma is just a partial, part and parcel of Krishna. Putting Krishna in the heart. So by receiving the mantras, Diksha Kale Bhakta Kare Atma Samarpan, at the time of initiation, a practitioner, by hearing the mantra, he receives Krishna in the heart. Similarly, by hearing Harikatha also, Krishna comes through these ears and sit in the heart. Those ears which are not ready to receive Krishna Katha, Shukdev Goswami is telling Srimad Bhagavatam, Bile but Ukrame, Vikrame, Yerna Karn Putana Rasa, Jivasati Dardvike Vashut, Nacho Pogai Uragai Gatha. The ears are like the holes which are present on the root of the tree. And who's residing in those holes? snakes. Bile but Ukrame Vikrame. The Vikram means the glories of Ukram. Ukram means Lord Krishna. Not ready for it. This is just like made just holes. Jivasati Dardukeva Shukta. If the tongue is not ready to glorify Krishna or chant the name of Krishna and honor Krishna Prasad, this tongue is like the tongue of a... Have you been Big Island in Hawaii? No?
Maui is the one island.
Big Island, Hawaii, full of frogs. And after sunset, they just start chanting Gopi, 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 all night from sunset to sunrise. I hear them speaking Gopi, Gopi, but this is their way of calling out each other. Gopi, Gopi, all night Gopi, Gopi, Gopi.
What benefit?
Huh?
What benefit is that?
What elephant?
Benefit.
Benefit. It's giving us inspiration to be in Gopi Bhav.
For them, for those souls.
They are not chanting Gopi.
Maharaj
We are hearing, I'm hearing that at this kind of Gopi. So frogs, what is the purpose of the chanting? So if tongue is not engaged in the service of the Lord, Jivasati Dardvika Vashut, Nachopagai Urgaya Gatha. This is just like a tongue of a frog, inviting their own prey. Come snakes and eat. Luckily in Big Island there is no snakes. Otherwise the snakes would have been very fat there. Because the whole island is full of frogs. Full of frogs, my gosh. So, those who are speaking Harikatha, they are best donors. This is the donation we need. We can also donate to our own self. You know? Sign a check on your name. I put in account. So funny, huh? But we can, not we're supposed to be compassionate to our own selves and give donations to our own selves. Being merciful to our own selves by pushing ourselves to worship Krishna, the Lord of the heart. The Lord of the heart, pushing oneself. So giving charity and donation to our own selves. Very important. So Shri Guru, Diksha Guru and Shiksha Guru, they come in our life and they're also giving equally Krishna. Don't think that only Diksha Guru is giving you Krishna in the form of mantras. You know, in a higher sense, in that spiritual world, there's no partiality. They both are same. In this material world with material understanding, oh my Guru, my Guru, my Guru. And rest are all kangaroo. No. In divine dealings, it's all same. There's no difference. No difference at all. And many evidences there to prove this. They equally give Krishna. One gives Krishna in the form of giving mantra. Another, Shiksha Guru, he gives Krishna in the form of Harikatha. Equally important. And in many cases, we see love for both of them. Like Jiva Goswami, being Shiksha Guru for so many disciples, not his own disciples, but other disciples. Many examples are there. So it's the day of giving donation. Go Koti Danam Prayag Gangodab Kalpavas. I also said this. If one donate 100,000 of cows, the benefit one derives by donating so many cows, and the benefit of residing one night at Prayag, the confluence of three rivers, Ganga, Jamuna and Saraswati, is very, very high, right? The result, the benefit. But if one reside one kalpa means 4 yugas into 71 times. That many nights in Prayag. The results are tremendous. But this is nothing in comparison with once chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra. It's so difficult to digest. Why it's difficult? Because we don't know the glories of Harinam. And when we come to the understanding of glories of Harinam, then it's so easy to understand. Yes, exactly. Just like Rup Goswami saying, Brahmanand bhavateshu cheti pradi duni krita neti bhakti sukamodo pramana tulamapi. Those yogis, they're performing severe austerities to get merged in that impersonal Brahm. Of course, they derive some pleasure in their practices or when they get perfection. But that pleasure which they derive to worshipping impersonal form of the Lord, to become impersonal, to get merged in them. If that pleasure is multiplied by 50 years of Brahma, Brahmanand Bhavadeshu, 50 years of Brahma, can you imagine how much is 50 years? What is one day of Brahma? 71 kalpas. 4 yugas multiplied by 71 is 1 kalpa. And when 14 such kalpa pass, is 1 day of Brahma. And similarly is 1 night of Brahma. This is just 1 day, 24 hours. But imagine 50 years of Brahma life, that pleasure multiplied into 50 years of Brahma life. Is pramana tulamapi, is in comparison with the bhakti, is what? Just 1 atom. How big is atom? Insignificant. Can't even see that. So on a scale, 50 years of Brahma's pleasure, impersonal pleasure, the age of Brahma, and on another scale, 1 atom of bhakti. The scale of bhakti, that atom is so high, even so high than 50 years of Brahma's lifespan of pleasure in driving in, getting merged into impersonal Brahma. So which is more important? Harinam. But we have not established, we are only, floating. We are not diving into this. That's why we don't understand. There are so many jewels and pearls present in the depth of the ocean. We are just floating and seeing the ocean is very salty. Ocean is full of salt. Yeah, ocean is very vast. And therefore, it's a significance of this day is to take bath in Ganga Sagar also on this day. Ganga Sagar means Ganga start from Gangotri. And flowing from Haridwar and traveling, finally come to Navdeep. From Prayag to Navdeep and then merging into the ocean. That's called Ganga Sagar. Sab Tirth Bar Bar, Ganga Sagar Ek Bar. Very common phrase in India. We can go and visit many tirthas again and again, but Ganga Sagar only just 1 time, that's enough. And Gurudev said, yes, 1 time is enough, because when you go take bath there, is so much pollution and dirt and contamination. There's no place to pass stool and urine. People just pass stool and urine there, and the high tide comes and take the stool urine back, and you're taking bath in that. That's why 1 time if you go there, and never you want to go again there. It's so dirty. Now it is dirty. Previous time was not like this. Ganga Sagar is the place where Kapil Bhagwan, he was residing there. And King Rahugan, he was going Ganga Sagar to associate with Kapil Bhagwan. The descent of Ganga, Holy Ganga. Devi Sureshwari Bhagwati Gange Tribhuvana Pavan Vipula Tarange. She Ganga Maharani manifested from the lotus feet of Narsingh Bhagwan? Narsingh Bhagwan? Huh?
Mom and Dave.
Any other answer? Vara Bhagwan?
No, it was Krishna himself.
No. Shri Vaman Bhagwan. Gangaji didn't manifest it from the lotus feet of Krishna. But when Vaman Bhagwan, he expanded his what?
Foot.
His foot. And he measured everything. Then Brahma, he washed the lotus feet of Vaman Bhagwan and put in his kamandal, in his pot. That's Gangaji. So not directly from Krishna, but from the lotus feet of Shri Vaman Bhagwan. Gangaji is flowing. Okay? And that's the place where the descendant of kiske? The ancestors of Bhagirath was turned into ashes. Nahi, wo.
No, Bhagirath is that.
Sagar.
Sagar Maharaj.
Sagar Maharaj. Sagar Maharaj had 60,000 children. 60,000. My gosh. So many, huh? And Sagar Maharaj had some stealing happened. And they threw away those jewels and everything was stolen outside the cottage of Kapil Bhagwan. Then the sons of Sagar Maharaj, searching for that, they came and outside the cottage of Kapil Bhagwan and start abusing him. You are the one, the thief, and you sitting in meditation, you pretending you are sadhu. Kapil Bhagwan, he opened his eyes and they all turned to ashes. Sagar Maharaj was so much worried. My all sons turns to ashes. I want them to get delivered. So he ordered his sons. And there were many. Anshuman, Dilip, one after the other, perform austerities to invoke Ganga Maharani, Shri Ganga Devi. Because by the touch of Ganga, they immediately get delivered. But how to bring Ganga from celestial world to this world, from material to material world? So Anshuman, Dilip, many tried severe austerities. It didn't work out. 3-4 generations passed. Then their descendant Bhagirath. He was brahmachari. And when he performed austerities, then Ganga Maharani was ready to come. Ganga Devi was ready to come. But she has two worries. She had two worries, which she expressed to Bhagirath. One is, when I'm going to flow from celestial world, I'm going to come in a heavy stream. There has to be someone who can hold me. Otherwise, I'll just go to Patal. To Patal Lok. So Bhagirath said, will request and beg Mahadev. He can hold you. He's very potent, he's very powerful. He can hold you in his on his hairs. But that was solved. The other worry Ganga Devi had, Bhagirath, if I come and flow on this planet Earth, then many people will come and they're going to take bath in me and throw their sins in me. They will get purified by bathing in me, whereas I'll get impurified, means I'll get contaminated. So what's going to happen to me? Anyone who touched Ganga Devi get purified. There's one story.
Wow.
Nice. We have Ganga Jal here. Ganga Jal here.
Maharaj ji, blink it. आप बोलते थे ना,
Blanket. That's in India. You blink it on the app, Ganga Jal is going to in 50 minutes at your doorstep. Huh?
Not like less than
Less than 15, 10 minutes only. Only paying like 20 cents. 20
Yes.
cents.
5 minutes. Like
5 minutes mein aa jayega, 5 minutes. Just paying 20 cents. Huh? The guy is going to drop at your gate. Ganga Jal. Just put the app. Understand? So Ganga Devi, she expressed another worry. I'm going to get contaminated, whereas everyone going to get purified. What's going to happen to me? Then Bhagirathi said, Oh Ganga Devi, when those sinful people going to take bath in you, they get purified. But there will be so many pure sadhus also going to come and take bath in you and take away all that impurities. They're going to make you purify. So who is more purifier? Sadhus or Ganga Devi? And that's when the song we read, Gangara Parasha Haile Pashate Pavana Darshane Pavitra Karo Eto Mara Guna Darshane Pavitra Karo Eto Mara Guna. Only by going to Ganga, getting visa to India, spending so many dollars, with so much pains, and take bath and dip in Ganga, which is so cold, especially this month, freezing cold. Your body is going to get numb there, totally. And after taking one dip, you'll not feel cold anymore, because everything got freeze. Everything got freeze. All numb. Only when you're going in, you feel cold. Cold. Better I should wear raincoat. Going to take dip in Ganga. Raincoat. But when you take one dip, boom, done. So much trouble. But what is more superior than that is the darshan of a pure devotee. Darshane pavitra karo ei tomar gun. Vaishnav Thakur. So seeing darshan of acharyas like Shri Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj, Shri Bhakti Dait Madhav Gosai Maharaj, Bhakti Pramod Puri Gosai Maharaj, Shri Bhaktivedanta Vaman Gosai Maharaj, Shri Gurudev, Shri Bharti Gosai Maharaj. Just by seeing them and by serving them, get more benefit by just taking bath in Ganga. So this is one Ganga which is flowing, but there's another Ganga, and that is Bhagirathi Ganga, and that is Hari Katha. Hari Katha is also more purifying than Ganga Ji. More purifying. And then what to speak of if the Hari Katha is on the bank of Ganga? Hari Katha on the bank of Ganga, which we're going to have March 17th in Haridwar. If you're interested, please come. Just on the bank of Ganga Devi, we're going to have 7 days Bhagavad Katha there. So, this day, Ganga Maharani, when she's traveling, she came to Navdeep Dham. Bhagirath was on his chariot. Ganga Devi said, I'm going to follow you. Take me wherever you want to go to deliver your ancestors. But Bhagirath said, Ganga, how am I going to feel that you're coming behind me? Ganga Mani said, you're going to hear my ankle bells. So when Bhagirath came to Navdeep Dham, Ganga just stopped there. And Bhagirath didn't heard any of the jingling of the ankle bells. And he turned around and said, Ganga, why you stopped here? A little more. Ganga Sagar is approaching soon. She said, no, wait a minute. I want to stay here for some days to do some bhajan, austerities. Bhagirath said, but why? Because soon the birth of my Prabhu is going to happen. Means Gaur Purnima, the birth of Mahaprabhu. I want to celebrate, to participate in this festival. of God Purnima, the birth of my Prabhu, Mahaprabhu. After that, I'll go with you. So Ganga Devi, she stopped there. She stopped there. And after observing God Purnima, fasting and then feasting, next day, then she started traveling and meeting with ocean. Ocean is the husband of all the rivers. Understand? So that's Ganga Sagar, where Ganga is meeting the Sagar. Who is Ganga Devi? Ganga Devi is a gopi in Golok Vrindavan. Once upon a time, this gopi Ganga, Krishna proposed that gopi, and Ganga was Ganga was serving Krishna. Meanwhile, Ganga, she saw Radharani approaching. She got so nervous. Now Radharani going to chastise me because Krishna is the wealth and property of Radharani. She only have rights on Krishna. So Ganga Devi, she felt so embarrassed and she turned into water to hide herself. That Ganga Devi was invoked by Krishna as Mansi Ganga in Govardhan. That Sakhi of Radharani who melted and became like a liquid form, and Krishna saw his father Nand Maharaj and Brajavasis. They're on their bullock cart, about to travel somewhere. Krishna asked, "Where are you going, Nand Maharaj, Baba?" He said, "We're going Haridwar to take bath in Ganga." Krishna said, "But why?" They said, "Because Ganga is so auspicious to take bath in Ganga." Krishna said, "Baba, Father, all the holy rivers and the tirthas, everything is in Braj. Krishna, come on. There's only Jamuna flowing in Braj." "No, Baba, Ganga is also there." He said, "Where is Ganga?" Krishna invoked Ganga in his mind. "Ganga, come here." Yeah. Everyone is ready to serve the Lord, just by his order or just by his wish and desire. So that Ganga Devi from Golok, invoked by Krishna, and she started flowing in Govardhan as Mansi Ganga. And all the Brajvasis were so surprised. How can Ganga can come here? And because the Ganga invoked in the mind of Krishna, that's why it's known as Mansi Ganga, which is the original Ganga, the Sakhi of Krishna in Golok Vrindavan. And the Ganga which is flowing in Haridwar, and Ganga which met Sagar, the ocean, that's not that Sakhi of Krishna. That's the manifestation of another manifestation, means another part and parcel of the original Ganga. But the name is same, Ganga. So that Ganga meeting the ocean. The Sakhi of Krishna, the gopi from Golok, she can't meet the ocean. She's only with Krishna, and that's here in Braj, where Krishna have both pastimes with the Braj gopis. So the time is 9:11, very dangerous time. 9:11. 9:01. Your watch is incorrect. 9:01. Yes. Yes.
Maharaji, thought I just, it's not a question. आप बोल रहे थे कि, like I'll tell in English. So the Bhaktivinoda Thakur, where Bhaktivinoda Thakur is saying that Bhishma Dev is praying to, or saying to Arjuna, "Please Arjuna, give me your wealth, which is Krishna, because Krishna, Arjuna is pure devotee." I was thinking you could have asked Mahadev, because Mahadev is even more, he's also very high Vaishnava, the first Vaishnava, foremost Vaishnava. He's more giving, right? We call him Bole Shankar because he always gives. Maybe Bhaktivinoda Thakur could have asked Mahadev as well to, give Krishna. Just a thought, Maharaj. It's not a...
No, it's not Bhaktivinoda Thakur asking.
I see.
He's visualizing how Bhishma is asking Arjun
Oh,
to give me Krishna. He's seeing that scene where Bhishma is lying on the bed of arrows and Krishna and Arjun is standing there. So Bhishma, with a humble mood, because he's about to leave his body, he's begging Arjun that Krishna is your property, Krishna is your wealth, you give Krishna to me. Not Mahadev. It's not Bhaktivinoda Thakur is praying.
I see.
He's visualizing this and he's writing this.
Thinking of that mood.
Yes. Bhaktivinoda Thakur, he don't have to ask Mahadev for this. His position is very high. Shiva, he saw Ras Leela,
Yeah.
but he can't become a gopi. And he saw just from outskirts a little glimpse. That's all. And then he was chased away. Go away from here. You're not allowed. Because he is a Purusha. है ना? But Bhaktivinoda Thakur, she's a Kamala Manjari. She's a maid servant of Radharani. Her position, his position is so high. More high than Mahadev. Huh? Any other compliment and comment?
Compliment, comment.
Any other compliment? Okay.
So you were speaking earlier about how Krishna is seated in the heart of the devotee, and so the devotee can give Krishna. But in Bhagavad Gita, Krishna also says he's seated in the hearts of everyone. So what's the difference?
The difference is Krishna is in the heart of everyone as Paramatma, not as Krishna. And for devotee is so depressing that only Paramatma is there, whereas I love Krishna. I don't love Paramatma. Seems like they are same, but they are not same. Because Paramatma is only witnessing is only as a witness seeing the activities of the jiva. Paramatma has no pastimes. He has a little opulence, but not complete opulence and complete sweetness like Krishna. So that's why I said in the beginning, Paramatma is already present. Then what we are doing? Why we are striving so much? Why so much bhajan? For what reason? Krishna is already attained. It's already in the heart. So attaining Paramatma is not the goal. Attaining Krishna is also not the goal. Krishna is not the prayojan, the ultimate goal. Krishna Prem is the prayojan, the service of Krishna is. So what service we can perform to Paramatma? Paramatma is only just witness. Nothing more than that. So this is a question raised by Vishnu Chakur Thakur. When a sadhaka prays to Krishna, that Krishna is Gopijan Vallabh, the beloved of the gopis, then who hears those prayers? Is the Paramatma who is hearing those prayers? Or that the Krishna is hearing those prayers? Who's hearing? Krishna. It's not Paramatma who's hearing. Otherwise, it's heartbreaking for the sadhaka. I love Krishna and only Paramatma is hearing. Krishna is hearing those prayers. With the condition, Shadanga Sharnagati Hoibe Jahar, Tahar Pratna Sune Nanda Kumar. The son of Nanda Maharaj Krishna hears the prayers. When one follows Sharnagati, surrenderness, not the Paramatma. Paramatma is just a part and parcel. One time a boy was trying to understand. They said, can you explain me with the logic, not as Shastra's reference about Paramatma, how this creation took place? I said, listen, Krishna manifested his form as Balaram Prabhu, and from Baldev Prabhu 3 Vishnus appeared. Karamdakshay Vishnu, Garbhadakshay Vishnu, Shirodakshay Vishnu. He said, wait a minute, come again? It's so complicated. I said, no. Krishna manifests himself in the form of Balaram Prabhu. Why he manifests Baldev Prabhu? For many reasons. So let's say 1 or 2 reasons is who can serve Krishna the most? He himself can serve himself. Krishna can serve as Krishna, means as Baldev Prabhu. And who is Baldev Prabhu? Is Krishna. The Krishna desire to create. And Baldev Prabhu, he expand himself in 3 Vishnu forms to serve Krishna, to manifest creation. So Baldev Prabhu first creation is Karandakshay Vishnu, which is Mahavishnu, who is lying in the casual ocean, and his inhaling and exhaling like we do. When we inhale, so many bacteria goes in. When you exhale, then so many bacteria comes out. Similarly, when Ma Vishnu, Karandaksha Vishnu inhales, then so many universes just go inside him, like bacteria. When he exhales, then so many universes get created. But then if he's creating so many universes, he's the one who has to maintain them. So he expand other form as Garbhodaksha Vishnu to maintain that individual Vyashti universe, individual universe. So Mahavishnu, Karandaksha Vishnu is just one. But in each and every universe, which is a shape of like an egg, the universe, Karandaksha Vishnu expands himself as a Garbhodaksha Vishnu, and he enters all the universes. And who are present on those universes? Jivas. Then Garbhodaksha Vishnu expand himself in the form of Paramatma, Shirodaksha Vishnu, in the heart of everyone. So everything is linked, right? Understand? Krishna, Baladev, Prabhu, then three Vishnus, everything linked. So Paramatma, Shirodaksha Vishnu in the heart of everyone. The boy said, so that means you want to say there is a chip in our heart? And that's where Krishna understands everything. I said, yes. There's a chip in the heart. AI chip. There's an AI chip in the heart where Krishna understands what we are doing.
It's not artificial, it's spiritual.
It's not AI, it's SI, spiritual intelligence. It's not artificial. Yes, Mataji.
So, the word Rishikesha. So, how would you explain with Paramatma? Like, you are enjoying and he's
Rishikesh is not Paramatma. Rishikesh is the master of the senses.
sense.
That's Krishna.
Sure.
I said Shirodakshai, not Rishikesh.
No, I'm asking like the
Okay.
word, I understanding the word.
No, Rishikesh applies to Krishna, the master of the senses. Krishna is the master of the senses, not the Paramatma. Paramatma, he's a super soul. He's only witnessing our activities, nothing more than that. He's not performing any pasim, he's not killing any demons, he's not doing Ras Leela, he's not stealing butter. So only Krishna is doing that. And he's the master and the source of all other avatars. Ete chanskala pumsam Krishnastu Bhagavan Swayam.
So, is there, when we do bhajan, is there any difference in the relationship that we have with Paramatma? Because you mentioned that it's like this and then it becomes like this. So, does something change with that?
Yeah, Paramatma start advising us, guiding us, and leading us to his origin, means Krishna. And Paramatma then going to help us to bring his origin, Krishna, to come sit in the heart.
So, guiding us through intuition, you mean? Or,
Paramatma is guiding us not as intuition, but Paramatma is guiding us as a positive spiritual inclinations. And that Paramatma manifests in the form of spiritual master externally. You know? Because if spiritual master is not present and is just only giving us a message, how are we going to serve him? So it's not only to receive instruction or message or order, but a disciple always want to serve one spiritual master. So how are we going to serve Paramatma otherwise? Does that Paramatma manifest with his mercy to accept the service of the disciples as Shri Guru? That's the connection between a disciple and Shri Guru. What is the connection? The service attitude. If this is missing, connection breaks. Very simple. And if this is connected, means the connection is connected, means the service is there, then connection is always maintained. The moment the service mood and attitude get diluted or no inspiration, connection breaks. When connection breaks, you can't go, hello, the network problem. Hello, network issue. Can't hear you, can't see you.
The subscriber is out of coverage area.
The subscriber is out of coverage area. That's what Ariel voice, Shri Guru says. Your subscriber, you are out of coverage area because there is no service connection there. Okay. ATT, Hare Krishna. Chalo. Makar Sankranti ki jai. Why are you hiding there? Come in front.
So, because many of us are struggling, what if we lose the service mood? Can we get it back and regain the connection?
That's auspicious. If we lose that and we get back, we should try to get back. Losing is always there. The tendency to lose is always there because we always want enjoyment. And it's so difficult to give up enjoyment to put ourselves into service because that needs sacrifice. You know. When I was student and was very beginner in Krishna consciousness, one of my friend, when he was learning so much about service, he was rich, his parents were rich, so I was thinking how I can serve. Then he asked me, I said I don't know much because I'm a beginner, I don't know much. Then we were together hearing lectures and then he heard one thing, Krishna Arthe Akhil Bhog Tyag. In one of the lecture, when we hear something click. And that means Guru and Krishna speaking to you. So in one of the lecture, when we heard one Prabhuji was speaking, how we please Krishna, Krishna Arthe Akhil Bhog Tyag. For the sake of Krishna, give up your enjoyments. So when we heard that Prabhu speaking, we both were looking each other. To see this is the answer. For the sake of Krishna, giving up enjoyment. Then he said, okay, every day I love to drink Coke. So if I save money but not buying Coke and only drink once a week, that 6-day saving of that money, I'm going to serve Krishna with that money. He started doing this. Yes. So that even if it was a little money, not much, but the mood is very high. Even the amount is small, the sentiment, the emotion was very high, and this is what Krishna picks up. So in that 6 days of giving up that, he was buying garlands for Krishna, some ghee for arati, some small little stuff, and get so much advancement. So we have so many demands of our body. We are maintaining our body so well, but sometimes we go very extreme. So if we cut down a little bit of our demands for the sake of Krishna, for serving of Krishna, and that saving, if we invest in service Krishna, Krishna acknowledge that mood. It is not the amount, big or small. It is the intent behind that service which is more important. And Krishna is very emotional. He just accepts your emotions. That's all. Very emotional. When suppose a billionaire parents and the son, if he brings just one flower, just one rose on the birthday of his father and say, Dad, happy birthday. That one rose is just like say $2 or $5. The father is not glad to see, not seeing that he's only buying a $5 rose for me. But what father sees?
The emotion behind it.
The emotion behind this. So Krishna is just taking our emotions. How much sacrifice we are doing for him, we can't hide from him. We can hide from the eyes of the world, but Krishna, he knows how much sacrifice we are doing for him. How much sacrifice we are doing for our Guru and Krishna. No one can hide from them. They can very easily see that. And proportionately, connection get established. Proportionately. Okay? Happy? Gaur Premanande. Makar Sankranti ki. Donation Day ki.
श्रीपाद भक्ति सिद्धांत
Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada ki.
श्रीपाद भक्ति वेदांत
Siddhanti
श्रीपाद भक्ति वेदांत सिद्धांति महाराज की
Tomorrow, program at Nama Didi's house.
Tomorrow program at Nama Didi's house in Redmond.
It's
I'll
also
post
my
it
husband's house.
in Nama Didi and her husband's house.